we scored these IBCs for $10 each, which is really cheap. We were looking at spending $75 each to get them fairly locally, but we didn't have to drive too far to get them. I'm just going clean, you guys, give me a tip. And they've had organic oil in them, so I'm really happy because some of the other ones have had pesticides in it and other chemicals. But this is all from an organic factory where they cook chips, and I know that there's no nasties in there. We just have to give it a really good wash. While we're in town, I stopped at Bunnings and I had a really good shop, and I'm really excited. And because we haven't done anything on the farm because it's so wet and windy, I thought I'd give you a quick update on what we got from the shops today. First thing is we got a rain gauge so we can track all the lovely rain that we've been getting, but also I can start tracking monthly totals so I know if we're getting good rainfall or if we're below average. The next thing I got was native pepper berries. These are Tasmanian mountain pepper berries, and they look like pepper and they taste like pepper, and you can even use the leaves. So we tasted the leaves in the car and they were really spicy, but they're an Australian native, they're a bush tucker food, so I'm really excited to add them to our orchard or to our food forest. Something a bit quirky, something a bit different, and we can be self-sufficient in growing our own spices as well. I added some more gooseberries to our collection. These are different to the other ones that we've got currently growing. These are more like a Cape gooseberry, I believe, but they were only $3, so we thought we would add it and give it a go. And we actually got 2 plants for the price of 1, so we thought it was a bargain. And we eat lots of fruit, so it's nice to grow a wide variety. I got 3 more passion fruits. These were also $3 each. They're not grafted as well, so that's what we like, because we find that when they are grafted, the wild passion fruit goes crazy and it takes over and it's really hard to get rid of. But when they're not grafted, we find they're much less pesty and weedy. We had already bought some, but the chooks dug up 2 of them, so we wanted to replace a couple of them. And we love passion fruit and they're quite an attractive vine, so we thought for $3, why not get 3? I have been looking for sweet potato vines for months now, and everywhere has been sold out. They're little, but they will thrive as soon as I plant them. I want to plant these in our permaculture orchard as an understory in there. I've already planted quite a few things. We've got comfrey, we've got clover, we've got pigeon peas and nasturtiums, and I'm sure there's something else in there that we've planted to fix nitrogen and to also add biodiversity in there. But I saw a really interesting post on Facebook where someone had dug swales, which we need to do because we are on quite a bit of a slope. But she had dug swales in, and in the swales she had planted potatoes and sweet potatoes and planted them in hay. So not only is it adding organic matter and it's catching water and slowing the runoff of water, you're also growing something incredibly productive, and you don't have to dig to harvest them because digging potatoes is a pain in the bum. So I've got a few potato tubers and I'll be adding these 5 sweet potatoes. I've got these orange ones, I've got purple ones, and I've got purple skinned yellow ones. So I've got a nice variety, and I can keep the slips to plant next year. So I'll just keep them in a hothouse so they can keep growing and they won't get affected by frost. And the last thing I got was recommended by my Dutch friend, and it's lovage. We have this spice mix that I adore, but I can't find lovage anywhere, and I think that's the main ingredient. So I wanted to grow my own so I could make my own seasoning, and I could add my own, I could add other herbs that we grow here to make a nice seasoning for roasts and veggies and stuff like that, and even eggs. So I thought that was interesting, it's different, and I think that was also $3, so why not add it in to our crazy collection of plants here. But that's it for today. We are about to head out tonight. We're doing dinner with friends, so I thought I'd give you a quick update on what we've been doing all day. Going into town, getting these IBCs for aquaponics, worm farm, and water and grain storage. So it's been a fairly productive day on this very beautiful, wet, miserable, rainy day. It's a bit of an oxymoron, but it's a bit of a bugger because we can't go outside and garden like we'd love to, but it is much needed. The rain is much needed. We've had a fantastic soak. We've had over 50 mils of rain the last few days. The ground is saturated, and hopefully we get some beautiful weather and we can get our spring growth, which is better late than never. We'll see you guys tomorrow, and hopefully we can get out in the garden, create another worm farm out of the IBC, and plant some more seeds and seedlings in our veggie patch. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.